A 40% chance for showers today, high 50. Clear tonight, low 28. For tomorrow, sunshine, high 45. Cloudy skies, 55 on Sunday. For Monday, chance of rain, high 55. And for Tuesday, partly cloudy, back down to wintertime temps with the high 35. Overnight low was 47. Yesterday's high 61. Currently humidity at 81%. Winds are calm and the pressure at 30.11. Right now, cloudy skies. We've got 48 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Friday, a kind of drizzly day out there, and we're so lucky to have Kathy Land here, wife of the legend.
Yeah.
Right here in the legend seat.
That would be the legendette.
In many ways, she is much more famous than the legend. I don't know if you realize that.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Oh!
You got poked.
I got poked in the arm here. All right, well, we won't go there. Kathy, thank you for coming in and being a part of this. We have fun here. So I hope you're ready for a madcap hour of fun here on the big show.
Madcap hour.
Lots of things to talk about up front before we get to Kathy.
All right.
We've got lots of sports this weekend, so just real quick, the highlights of we've got the Edwards County 7th grade girls that are.
Let's start with tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
WOKZ.
All right.
Sisney and Edwards County.
All right.
WFIW, Wayne City and Grayville. It's homecoming
Okay.
at Grayville this weekend.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, WOKZ. Albion 7th grade girls in the state tournament against Springfield Calvary, 11:30 tomorrow morning.
Brought to you by Citizens National Bank.
Bet if they win, they play at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Brought to you by Citizens National Bank.
Christmas Parade, 4:30 on WFIW tomorrow.
There you go.
And then after that, it's Mules basketball on WFIW.
And tomorrow night's game, of course, will be streamed live on WFIWradio.com. Just got this handed to me before we went on the air. We had 1,000 unique views on the stream of the championship game from the Capital Classic.
That
so
means somebody was watching.
Lots of folks are using that as their option to be able to listen to you, but watch the game on WFIWradio.com.
And I'll just apologize for the commentary now.
What? My commentary?
No, mine on the basketball game.
Oh, okay. All right. No.
I'll just apologize for the voices on the games now.
You guys are wonderful. All right. Want you to know that tonight the Festival of Lights will have volunteers that include the Class of 65. I guess that would be the Class of 65 from FCHS. So there's that. Another reminder that they are not going to have the Gordy Toombs art exhibition that was going to be down at Steph's Coffee House this weekend. It's been moved to the 13th, I believe.
Yeah, there's a because of a funeral. So,
one other piece of news: if you go on to Big Deals on our homepage, Farmer's Daughter, all their certificates are at 50% today. Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
So there's a great opportunity, especially if you need that. There, we've got that, and this is the story, Kathy. You're going to love this. We've got a masked singer, and I'm more than willing to give $10 in chamber bucks to whoever guesses the singer. We've got a new Bucket of Buck theme that came concerning Christmas, and it goes
it's from the same person.
The same
as
person.
yesterday. Yeah.
If you can decide who this is, give us a call. Yesterday they guessed your husband, and it was wrong because they thought he sounded a little bit like Elvis, and of course Dave does too.
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
842-3715. Tell us who this is for $10 in chamber bucks.
Here comes the bucket, here comes the bucket, here comes the bucket of bunk. Mike and Mark and all their guests delivering info, not junk. Birthday wishes, news, Mike dishes, as long as time allows. So grab your coffee and maybe a snack, cause the bucket of bunk is now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 842-3715. Tell us who is singing that song.
I'll have to say David is a much better singer than that.
By the way,
Yes.
it's nobody here at the radio station.
No, it's outside. It's somebody we'd know.
All right. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, do you know who that is?
Is this the radio station?
It is
Yes,
the
sir.
radio station. Yes. Do you know who that voice is?
No.
No. Okay. Fine.
All
Thanks.
right. Thanks.
You must be calling to say, is it raining outside or something like that? So we don't have a guest. So let me get into the bucket of bunk then.
All right. We can do her.
Stephen Wright is 64 today.
Uh-huh.
The comedian.
Yeah.
Yes. Known for his distinctly lethargic voice and slow, deadpan delivery of ironic, philosophical, and somewhat nonsensical jokes. Let me give you an example.
He's a Debbie Downer, too, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
This is a quote from Stephen Wright. I intend to live forever. So far, so good.
Actually, you didn't say that right.
Okay, go ahead.
It's I intend to live forever. So far, so good.
Well, let me try it then again with another quote.
I'm Jeff Vaughn. Report.
Oh, ooh,
I'm just messing.
singe.
I'm just messing. We
There's-
like to give Jeff a hard time because we like him.
There's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the shore like an idiot.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, I've got a guess on the bucket of
Good.
bunk.
Yeah.
Is that Lamont Choate?
No, that's a good guess,
That is
though.
a good guess. That is not it, though. Thanks for calling.
That would be the kind of thing that he would do.
Yeah, it would.
All right, wait a minute. Stephen Wright, he was awarded an Academy Award for Best Live Action Short Film in 1988. He cites George Carlin and director Woody Allen as his comedic influences. He was working at a part Chinese restaurant, part comedy club when he was discovered. Can you believe that combination?
That's a comedy bit in itself.
Discovered by the executive producer of The Tonight Show, who booked him on the show. The comic so impressed Johnny Carson and the studio audience that he was brought back 1 week later
Wow.
to the show. That never happened. He was ranked 15th greatest comedian by Rolling Stone, the list of the 50 greatest stand-up comics.
Number 15. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
Yeah. So that's Stephen Wright. And Harry Chapin. He died in 1981
Yeah.
at the age of 38. Did you?
Well,
What song did you like of Harry Chapin?
Well, I mean, the one that comes to mind, "Cats in the Cradle."
That does, but that wasn't his first hit. You have any idea, Kathy?
No clue.
You can phone a friend.
Because we know he'll
I've got him
We
on
know you'd
speed,
call.
speed dial.
All right. Anyway, he died in 1981. He was a Grammy Award winner. He sold over 16 million records worldwide. Described as one of the most beloved performers in music history. He briefly attended the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, then intermittent student at Cornell, but did not complete a degree. His debut album, Heads and Tails, it sold over 1 million units, and his first #1 hit single, Taxi. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
It's a great song. The success of that song in America is credited to American radio personality Jim Connors, who is the one that started playing it and keeping it propped up.
Not the same Jim Connors from Belleville that played tennis, right?
No, that's not Jim Connors. That's
It's Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy Connors. Yes. No, not the same one.
Okay.
Chapin died in a traffic accident on the Long Island Expressway in 1981. He slowed in front of a semi in his VW Rabbit.
Those were kind of small.
Yes, they were. The truck crushed the car, killing Chapin. Excuse me. His wife won a $7.6 million suit against the supermarket that owned the truck. Sammy Davis Jr., his birthday today.
Really?
Yes. No. That's on Sunday. I'm doing the weekend.
Oh,
as
okay.
well. Yeah. Sunday, Sammy Davis Jr.'s birthday. He died at the age of 64. It might have been because he smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day. All those guys in the Rat Pack didn't last long, did they? I think Frank got to 81 or 82,
Yeah.
the chairman.
I think he lasted the longest.
I think you're right. He was a singer, dancer. I'm talking about Sammy. An impressionist? I didn't remember him doing impressions. Do you?
I do not.
Anyway, at age 29, in 1954, he lost his left eye to a car accident. His career slowed in the late 1960s, but he had a hit. Remember that hit?
The Candyman?
The Candyman. The Candyman can because he mixes it with love to make the world taste good.
Yep.
I think that's the lyric. Anyway, that was in 1972. He was nicknamed Mr. Show Business.
Okay.
Let me tell you what was interesting about this story as I looked into Sammy Davis Jr. He was threatened by the mob. They told him that they would break his legs if he didn't stop dating actress Kim Novak in the 1950s. She, of course, was white.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
He was African American.
He sought protection from Sam Giancana,
Oh.
the Chicago mob figure.
Yeah.
Giancana said, I can protect you if you stay in Chicago and Vegas. You go outside of those two towns, I can't help you. He ended up marrying a Swedish actress by the name of May Britt in the real early 1960s. And because of that, was dropped from the JFK inauguration lineup of talent.
Really?
Yes. Isn't that amazing that the Kennedys would be that sensitive about it? He divorced Britt later. He had an affair with singer Lola Falana. I always loved that name.
Lola
Falana. Anyway, she and Sammy Davis Jr. had a thing. He married again before he died. He died of throat cancer. They gave him the option, we can save you if you have an operation.
Will we take away your voice?
And he said no.
No.
And he died at 64. It's so young. So incredibly young. Given the choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you take? That's just hard to believe. December 6th, 1865. And, Kathy used to teach history in grade school, didn't you?
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
so you might be able to. The 13th Amendment was passed in 1865. There's your clue, 1865.
The abolition of slavery?
That's right. That's right. 1884, the construction of the Washington Monument was completed by the Army Corps of Engineers, or the Army's engineers. How long did it take to build the Washington Monument? This will stun you.
I'm guessing probably 50 years.
No, not that long. You got a guess? Yeah.
32.
34, you were close. 34 years. I guess that's, considering the time.
No cranes or
No,
anything.
no.
Oh, that's true.
1923, Calvin Coolidge became the first president to give a presidential address on the radio.
And
Right.
I bet Floyd Lawson from Mayberry was listening.
Probably was.
Because he always loved...
Always listen to radio.
Calvin Coolidge was his answer to every question about presidents.
And it worked for him. 1957, we tried to put a satellite up. Remember Sputnik came in 57?
Yep.
We tried. It didn't work at Cape Canaveral.
Yeah.
In 2002, Winona Ryder, do you remember what happened in
She
2002?
got arrested for shoplifting,
She
right?
did. She got 36 months of probation, 480 hours of community service, stemming from her conviction of shoplifting from Saks Fifth Avenue in New York. She also was ordered to pay $10,000 in fines and restitution. On this date in '68, James Taylor, self-titled album was released. Now that was, he did that at Apple Records. He was the first artist signed by the Beatles.
Right, yeah.
And 1993, the Eagles taped a video for Travis Tritt's version of Take It Easy. That signaled the return of the Eagles after a hiatus of about 10 years.
Yep.
So that's why they're back. All right, I got to tell you something before we get to the question of the day. This is what happened to me yesterday. I was at a local place, I won't go into detail, to get my vehicle serviced.
All right.
They had a video screen, and they were clearly playing a DVD. And it was one after the other of the Addams Family.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? And it was embarrassing because I kept laughing out loud. And people would turn and look at me because I'm watching. I thought it was hilarious. It was the episode where they're trying to teach Lurch how to dance. It was fantastic. Anyway, I kept thinking, if I could only score one of the remaining members of that cast to be on Morning Coffee, it would fall in line perfectly with having Gomer Pyle's buddy and what was the name of the other guy we had from the Munsters? We had Eddie Munster.
Eddie Munster, yeah.
So I looked up the actress who played Wednesday, and she's like in her mid-60s. And
Really?
Here was Tom Levine's suggestion. We get her, but we wait to put her on until Ken Odie is gone. And instead of KO Wednesday, we call it Wednesday. What do you think?
I love it.
You love it?
I do.
All right.
I
Question
do.
of the day. Question of the day. Kathy Land is our guest, and the question of the day was, do you get a flu shot? That was the question. We had some pretty good response. About 1,100 people looked at it, and we'll tell you how people, the interesting outcome of it on Morning Coffee with Kathy Land. We'll be back after this.
It's buy one, get one half off at Famous Footwear. The time of year when snagging Timberlands for him means a new pair of bare paw boots for you. Hey, your son wants new Vans? Perfect. Your daughter's been eyeing those Doc Martens. Whoever you're shopping for, find all the holiday styles you love by visiting us in-store or online at famous.com. So get ready to give a little, get a little, and feel a little famous. Famous Footwear. Buy one item, get a second item of equal or lesser value for half price. Some exclusions apply.
Napa know-how. Now at Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers, buy a 2-pack of Night Vision Brilliant headlamps and get a pair of Proformer wiper blades free. Because when you put safety first, your equipment shouldn't be second rate. So upgrade to Napa Night Vision Brilliant headlamps and get a pair of Proformer wiper blades free. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers. Some restrictions apply while supplies last. Offer ends 12/31/19.
High school basketball Friday on WOKZ 105.9 and online at network1sports.com as Edwards County hosts Siskiyou. Our broadcast about 7:30 p.m. Friday with pregame information. Lions basketball is brought to you by United Mutual Insurance, Citizens National Bank, Fairfield Save-A-Lot, Fairfield Memorial Hospital, Albion Auto Parts, and Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler. It's the Lions and the Runnin' Lions this Friday, 7:30 on WOKZ 105.9.
Farming. It's genetics, what you're made of. It's agronomy, local knowledge and having the tools to put the right product in the right place. It's service, built on trust, grit, and determination. Because what it takes to make the best product is a lot like what it takes to make a farmer. Golden Harvest, rooted in genetics, agronomy, and service.
Grow with Golden Harvest Seed through the Golden Advantage program. 0% interest on extended terms. Contact your seed advisor today.
It's a December holiday celebration at J. Wilderman Autoplex in Mount Carmel. Super Santa clearance prices on every new in-stock Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram. Up to $12,000 off MSRP on Ram and F-150. Up to $7,500 off Journey. Employee pricing plus on all new Chrysler products all month long. Over 300 of the nicest pre-owned vehicles you can find, all clearance priced for this month-long event. Over $70, $79 to $199 per month with approved credit. See all the holiday savings at jwildermanautoplex.com. Stop by for a friendly buying experience.
Hi, this is Megan Berg with People's National Bank. Do you shop on multiple online websites? Are you tired of having to enter your card number and address for every online purchase? People's National Bank has a solution for you. Visa Checkout allows you to safely shop multiple websites and have multiple shipping addresses with just one username and password. It's simple, speedy, and a safe way to pay online. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Jimmy Carter made his first presidential visit to Europe? Richard Nixon and David Frost went one-on-one in 3 TV interviews.
I let down my friends. I let down the country. I let down our system of government.
A man named George Willig climbed up the outside of New York City's World Trade Center. Seattle Slew won the Kentucky Derby and Preakness. A.J. Foyt became the first man ever to win the Indy 500 4 times. Star Wars hit the movies, and hits like these were new on the radio.
Down on Main Street, slow dancing, it don't turn me on. What you gonna do when she says goodbye? You and me ain't no movie star.
Well, now you've heard some of the music from when? The answer and a dash of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
And now, the top 5 reasons to drive for Bestway Express. Number 5, free health clinic. Number 4, paid holidays. Number 3, $1,800 annual safety bonus. Number 2, no hazmat, no jack stand moves at higher mounted airlines for easier access. And the number 1 reason, you will be home daily. Bestway Express is now hiring for multiple home daily positions. Contact Bestway at 1-833-BESTWAY or bestwayexpress.com.
May 1977. I just want to be your everything.
Andy Gibb, and I Just Want to Be Your Everything. The top song of May 1977. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Hey basketball fans, F&B invites community members to join us for the annual Grayville Wayne City Basketball Tailgate sponsored by F&B. The party starts at 5:45 on Friday, December 6th at Grayville High School. F&B will be giving away food and t-shirts while supplies last. F&B, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
Let's talk about that question of the day.
You know that it's interesting. You'd think this would be a slam dunk, right?
You would think so.
But we're looking at you and I. We haven't gotten one yet, a flu shot, right? Are you going to get one?
No.
I don't think I am either.
Well, and here's the reason why.
Okay.
Years ago, and I got a flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I don't know if it was because of the flu shot or if I was just getting the flu before I had the flu shot. But I got the flu shot one day. Next afternoon, I had the flu and was down for 3 days.
So it didn't do anything for you.
Yeah.
You used to get, Kathy, because you had little disease carriers in your
classroom.
So you had to go get one, right?
Oh, yes, every year.
And you still do?
Yes.
You've already gotten yours?
Yes.
Oh, I don't because someone close to me had a really negative reaction. So I just don't do it. Yeah. I should. I think I should. And I thought this was interesting. We had 1,185 folks saw this question, and we had 228 votes. This was suggested as a question by Gordy Toombs. Gordy, friend of the program. And but as it turns out, the majority of people, 51%, will not get a flu shot.
But it wasn't that much of a majority.
No. It was very close. Gordy says he does every year, and he says he thinks they help. Connie says she and her husband do. Why take the chance of catching the flu? Well, you caught it after you got one. Yeah. Rick Doty says every year. Bertha said flu shot is cheaper than being sick and spending money on medicine and feeling bad. We do it every year, said Dennis. So we had a number of folks that got involved in this, and it's really interesting. The majority don't do it. So there was our question of the day. You had an observation yesterday, so please share it with us.
Well, remember when we talked about the worst, most annoying Christmas songs ever?
Yes.
A couple of days ago?
Yes.
I think I've found a candidate.
Oh, my.
That may very well be the worst Christmas song ever made.
I want to sing Donkashane in the background.
Yeah, that is Wayne Newton. The Jingle Bell Hustle. And why does it start off sounding like he's going to be on a talk show?
Yes.
You know, hey, welcome to the Mike Newman Show, and our guest today, Wayne Newton.
Where did you didn't hear this on, please tell me you didn't hear this on our radio station.
I did not.
Please make
and I
sure
guarantee
you
it's going to
kill
be
it.
deleted after
Because
the show.
I know somebody that would play it in the afternoon. Wow, this is bad.
Wait a minute, there's more.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go.
Tip your waitresses, please. Wow.
Slots are open.
Please, no more. I give up.
But he probably made money off of it.
Oh, I bet he did. That's the king of Las Vegas.
Oh.
In a very bad move, I think, in recording that song.
Now, do you agree? Is that not the worst Christmas song you've
well,
ever heard?
I don't know if it's the worst, but it's close.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's right up there.
We had a number of interesting, of course, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer was up there very high. And I had revealed that I'd played it 18 hours in a row on a radio station.
I didn't say it was the most annoying Christmas song.
You said it was bad.
I said it's the worst Christmas song
okay,
I've
all
ever
right.
heard.
Yeah.
We had people that didn't like Mariah Carey's Santa
All I Want
Baby.
for Christmas Is You.
Oh, that's it.
Because it's played
all the
time.
And then there was Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt was another candidate for worst.
I'm Eartha Kitt.
Come here, Batman. Remember, she was Catwoman.
Yeah,
she was.
She was.
Anyway, well, all right. You know what? I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. That was bad.
That was pretty bad.
That was real bad. You have one in particular you don't like, Kathy?
No, but that was
That was bad. Yeah, well, thank you. You can back that up.
I love Christmas music.
Do you remember? What was the situation in St. Louis? The great performer who put cameras in his bathroom.
Oh, Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a reoccurrence of this. An Orlando man, Orlando, Florida, facing disturbing charges following a hidden camera. This guy was arrested recently for placing a hidden camera in a bathroom. Orange County deputies say a woman using the bathroom noticed the clock that had been put in there was not there before the last time she was there. She got suspicious. She broke the clock open and found the camera inside.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't allow anybody to put a clock in the bathroom. You shouldn't be timing that stuff anyway. You know what I mean? Look up. I've been here 5 minutes. I wonder if I'm on camera.
Was the second hand not moving or what?
Apparently not. Maybe it was bogus from the beginning.
Yeah.
Here's one. I didn't realize this was going on. Did you know that there's alcohol-infused ice cream?
No.
No. Never heard of that.
I've not heard
In
of that.
Ohio,
No.
it's legal.
How does it stay frozen?
I don't know.
Could you put alcohol in the freezer and it?
Yeah, it won't freeze, will it?
Just kind of turns.
Mine never lasts that long to put
slushy.
in the freezer. I don't know. A few years ago, Ohio lawmakers passed a bill allowing alcohol-infused ice cream to be sold for consumption on the premises where it's made. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to worry about freezing it. Oh, I guess you do, but now a new state bill in Ohio will allow manufacturers to sell it to grocers, restaurants, and to the public over the internet and through delivery services. That means that we could order it through the internet.
That's true.
The House bill is currently making its way through the Senate. The alcohol-infused ice cream sold in Ohio contains 5% alcohol by volume, about the same as a bottle of Budweiser.
Yeah. And then we could do the Jingle Bell Hustle.
Well, you have your 4 or 5 cones. That's what you'd be doing. Yeah, I'll take myself a Budweiser ice cream cone.
That's right.
Here's a video that's going viral of a rat in New York dubbed the coffee rat on Twitter. This lady took a video of it. It's racing across the floor in one of the subways, and it's got a coffee mug in its mouth.
A coffee mug?
Yeah, yeah.
Not a cup, but a mug. Like
that's what it says.
Your mug's there.
That's what it says. So it's the coffee rat.
The coffee rat.
I'm very partial to my coffee.
All right. Is he in a shop next door to the Soup Nazi?
Yeah, probably. Missing wedding ring found. Have you ever lost your wedding ring? I mean, purposefully.
David lost his.
Did he?
Right after he retired.
On purpose?
No, he was fishing.
You got to be
It's
kidding
in the
me.
bottom of
He
Lake
threw
Barkley.
he threw
no,
his.
he got something out of his pocket, he thinks, and it went overboard.
If it's in the bottom of
And
Lake Barkley, you're not going to find it.
Oh,
Because
no.
that thing at high tide is like
But
300
I'll tell you
feet
what,
deep.
I got a
You bought this
full-size-
story. You bought this story. Okay, go ahead.
Well, it's all right because I got a full-size bunk bed for the grandkids. You felt so bad.
Guilt works.
It was. It did.
It does.
I got to ask you why you're here. He revealed two disturbing things during his time here.
Oh no.
I just need to have two.
And ABBA.
You're exactly right. His
I knew where you were going.
absolute love affair of ABBA was very disturbing on some level to me.
Yeah, it was me too.
And the other was the Kon-Tiki, where he learned how to tap dance.
Mm-hmm.
Does he do any tap dancing anymore?
No.
All soft shoe these days.
That's right.
We can fix that. We'll get some bottle caps and nail them to the bottom of his shoes.
Then you can hear him coming. It's better than a bell.
Oh, honey, I need to know when it's coming.
Anyway, this lady lost her wedding ring. She called the field, Tropicana Field, which is where the Rays play, the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah.
They found it. It was in a bathroom.
Really?
Oh my.
Yeah, yeah. Probably she was getting videotaped at the time. So
Maybe she was busting up a clock to find the camera.
here's big news. Oh, by the way, talking about food and flavors, Oreo has revealed its mystery cookie flavor.
Yeah.
Churro.
What?
Yeah. Churro. It's
I didn't realize churros had a flavor.
well, apparently they do in the middle of Oreos. It is a contest to guess the flavor ended last month after Oreo dropped several hints on its website. There's sort of like having the mystery voice, and every once in a while you got to give a hint to get it off after it's been on for a month. They apparently gave it up $50,000. Those who got it right got $50,000. Churro is the right voice. All right, so here's big
I
news.
know when I get a churro from Taco Tierra,
Yeah.
it's always got kind of a cream filling, and then it's rolled up in pretty much buried. You get a bowl buried in cinnamon sugar on it.
How do you eat that? Probably quickly.
Yeah.
The big news is that Huey Lewis is putting out another album.
With the news, or?
Huey Lewis and the News, new album. And remember, if you remember, we reported here probably 6-7 months ago that he couldn't sing anymore.
But he's going to try and do
So
it again.
here's
huh?
the story, because I had to look into the research of it. This, by the way, this album's the first one that they put out since 2001. And,
Really? They were around that long?
What?
Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
thought
sports
mid-80s
album.
They were done.
Oh, no, they put out another one in 2001.
Okay.
I saw him perform down at the theater in Paducah. Have you ever been there?
I have not.
No.
It's a great place, and they bring in some interesting. That's where I saw Chicago too. But Huey Lewis was great. It was on the anniversary of the sports album. You remember that one?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
All
Had a
tied
bunch
to
of
the Back to
hits.
the Future
Yeah.
and stuff. It was wonderful. They did both sides that night. Anyway, he canceled all of his 2018 tour dates after he revealed that he was suffering from something called Meniere's disease. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
It's an
doesn't
inner ear
smell very
disorder.
good.
No, it's not manure. It's
Oh.
Meniere. 2.5 months
Depends
ago
on where you live at. It's manure or manure.
in Kentucky, is it manure?
It is manure in Kentucky, but if you go up north like to Chicago or
It's manure?
Wisconsin, it might be manure
Yes, you're probably right. It's an inner ear disorder.
or Baston.
and he was about to go out on a show in Dallas. He lost all of his hearing. And even now, it's impossible for him to find pitch, but there are days when it's better, and apparently those are the days that he's recorded with the News, and they've got a brand new album that's coming out. I don't think he'll be...
What's going to happen when they go on tour?
I don't
to
think they're
support
going
the
to.
album? Is it going to be like pop-up concerts?
I'm not sure that really matters anymore.
I'm feeling good today. Call the News. Let's go on tour.
I think they... Yeah, well,
let's have a tour.
I don't think you could actually do that because you wouldn't know which days are good and bad. Other news about singing stars, Reba McEntire and Brooks and Dunn extending their residency. We told you about that in Vegas.
She's coming to Evansville, I think, next year.
Really?
I think
With
so.
Brooks and Dunn or by herself?
I think by herself.
When we saw her, you know how you can put up sort of like a fog on stage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with it? Reba's had some work done.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's good work. I'm
She
not
looks
trying
good.
to... She looks
She
great.
looks good.
She's she's getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
And the fog makes it hard for you to really focus on the finer details.
Well, maybe she had just got done having some work done.
Could be.
And that's the reason why the fog that particular night.
Could be. That was the night that we went. She was teamed with George Strait.
Oh.
Oh.
That's why you went.
Okay, that's why.
That's
you
the only reason why I
That's
went.
why you-
Here, I'm going to tell the story real fast. I got a few minutes to tell the
you
story.
got time. You got time.
If I've told this before, do this number. Okay? Give me the number 2 that I've told this story before. Okay?
Okay.
So this is at the Alamo Dome. And Reba's before George. Okay?
Yeah.
And you know how you go to these venues and there's lines out in front of the women's bathroom,
Yes.
but not the men's. You know how horribly unfair that is,
Exactly.
Kathy.
I
Okay.
know.
All right. So we're in row 13, and row 12 is what we would call youngsy cutesies.
Oh, the SRO section.
We're talking about the Daisy Dukes and Boots crowd. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So they're in row 12. Behind us are the hardcore George Strait women.
Oh, boy.
I'm
That's a
married to
bad
one.
spot.
I'm married to one. Okay. All right. So while Reba's getting close to the end of her set, all the women go to the bathroom at the same time. And I just happen to have to go to the bathroom. Okay. So I walk right into the men's bathroom, and there's this line that stretches, and they're afraid that Reba's going to get done and George has got to start, okay? So I walk into the men's bathroom, and some enterprising woman said, "Look, there's no waiting in the men's bathroom." Okay? So I organized the men to protect the stalls. And the women started using the urinals.
Oh my God.
The urinals?
Oh.
Yes. Save a cowboy.
Yeah.
Ride a urinal.
Yep. You.
Oh my God.
Serious?
You have
I
told
can't
this story.
imagine.
I have told the story.
You
I'm
have told
sorry.
it.
but
That's okay, though.
Anyway, the point simply was we went back to our seats, and the youngsy cutesies stand on their seats, thus making it impossible for us and the hardcore the set that is there
The
that love it.
Stradians.
Yes.
The George Stradians.
So we're on song 3, and the people behind us are
Bet a
yelling.
fight breaks out, don't it?
They're yelling at the people in front of us to sit down, and they don't sit down. So up goes a wall of beer over my head.
Oh my
Splat.
gosh.
And then all it was butts and elbows. The biggest fight, and I was right in the middle of it. They were fighting each other. Security descended, and all of a sudden, I didn't have anybody around me at all to watch the whole concert. They cleared them out all the way around us. That's my best George Strait story.
Wow.
So there.
So you got a good seat after all.
We had a great seat.
Great
Didn't
view.
have to worry about anything. That was.
I've been to a couple of concerts where fights broke out.
Oh, like, yeah, but you'd think it'd be like the Rolling Stones, not George Strait and Reba McEntire.
Well, you know, the George Straitians are pretty hardcore.
David got the girls tickets to see Boys to Men, obviously ages ago, and we could see the back of the stage and part of the front of the stage. So we saw them coming on stage most of the time.
You never have been forced against your will to go to an ABBA concert, have you?
No, but I would go with him.
I was with a group that threatened some folks at a concert one time.
Were you the threatener?
Yes.
What did you threaten?
Okay. We were at St. Louis. We saw Sammy Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We had
The
great
Red
seats.
Rocker?
We had great seats. We were right. There were 4 of us guys. We all went. We had seats in the orchestra pit.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And there's about a 10 to 12-year-old boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Sammy's throwing out picks. Okay.
Yes.
And this kid, he reaches to grab one. Some dude grabs it from him.
Oh,
you know,
my.
like a dude. You know.
Oh, then you had
So the 4 of us
Oh.
walked up behind this dude and tapped him on the shoulder, and we all sit there and said, you know, you need to get that to that boy, or something bad's going to happen to you.
You are a bad butt.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, it just wasn't right.
No.
I want to
That
go to a
just
concert
was not-
with you is what I want to do. And
He'll
then
protect
we can go and protect the bathroom stalls. I'm the enforcer, baby. That won't happen on my guard.
All right.
All right, got questions?
Okay.
All right,
Bring
now-
them on.
This is going to be good. Now, you're going to have to listen to the questions. These are trick
question
questions.
trivia.
Okay? This is unique. I thought of this the other night. Question 1. If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some kindling wood, and a newspaper, which would you light first? That's question 1. Question 2. Is it legal for a man to marry his widow's sister? These are great. Okay, number 3. I can't wait for the peanut gallery to get involved in this. If an electric train is moving north at 100 miles per hour and the wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour, see, this is the kind of stuff that she used to do to poor little kids.
Mm-hmm.
These kinds of stories. Electric train moving at 100 miles an hour and a wind is blowing west at 10 miles per hour. Which way does the smoke blow? Number 4.
Oh, my gosh.
How was it possible that every single person in an airplane crash died, but 2 people survived? Number 5. Some months have 31 days. Others have 30 days. But how many have 28 days? The answer is not obvious. Number 6. If a monkey, a squirrel, and a bird...
They walk into a bar.
Are if a monkey, a squirrel, and a bird are racing to the top of a coconut tree, who will get the banana first? Number 7. How many animals did Moses take into the ark? This is really, really taxing your Bible. Your
is.
I was told you were a biblical expert.
Oh, yes.
That's why I threw that in.
Good, thanks.
All right. Number 8. What happened to the lion when he ate the clown? What happened to the lion when he ate the clown? Number 9. On a Sunday morning, the oldest girl in a family was murdered. The father was reading the newspaper. The mother was in the kitchen cooking breakfast, and the girl's brother was playing video games. Uncle George was visiting and was out getting the mail. Who murdered the girl?
All right.
And number 10. What has 4 wheels and flies?
4 wheels and
flies. I can't wait to get into this. We'll be back with the answers to these confounding questions on Morning Coffee.
Style is the way she tells the world who she is. Fashion and accessories expresses that message. Carnaby has so many options to match every fashion personality. Brighton's stacking bangles, head-turning timepieces, pearls for every girl, creating personal gifts with amulets, charms, or lockets, and hundreds of beautiful design jewelry pieces. Carnaby offers the best boutique brands that make you feel and look good. This holiday, shop with the girls that are merry and will brighten your Christmas season.
WFI, WFM, and Ultra Products are bringing back the popular Show Us Your Rack promotion. Now through December 31st, upload pictures of you and your buck to the Show Us Your Rack page at WFIWradio.com. The first 25 photos uploaded will receive a free t-shirt from Ultra Products in Fairfield. On Friday, January 3rd, one lucky hunter will be drawn from all the entries and win a Carbon Express Piledriver 390 crossbow valued at $400. Go to WFIWradio.com for complete details. Good luck, hunters.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
Hi, welcome to the Subway 7 for 7 radio ad. How would you like to hear it?
From a game show host?
Okay, let's have a round of applause.
Thanks, Johnny. Our contestants are playing for the 7 for 7 menu. They'll choose one of 7 different 6-inch subs, including favorites like the Italian BMT and Black Forest ham, plus a 20-ounce drink and chips. All for $7. What a deal. Subway, make it what you want.
At participating restaurants, prices and subs included may vary. Additional charges for extras plus applicable tax. No additional coupons or discounts may be applied.
Simply Enough has discounted certificates on the Big Deal Store. Pair that with a buy one, get one free on select scrubs or the half-price shoes and make your money go further.
On Saturday, December 7th, Murphy's Pet Grooming and Boarding invites everyone to Sisney's Cookie Walk from 9 to noon. There will be a lot of activities on the square and a craft show at the community center. A donkey will be at the live nativity scene, a magician at the fire department, and Santa will be in his house in the park. Stop by and see all the great gift ideas for you and your human at Murphy's Pet Grooming and Boarding, located at 101 Railroad Street in Sisney.
We are currently accepting vendors for the Original Company radio stations and Old National Bank's annual Farm Profit Preview that will be on Thursday, January 23rd from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Highland Woods and Vincennes. This is your chance to meet over 200 potential new clients in just one day. You don't want to miss this great opportunity to showcase your business. If you're interested in becoming a vendor, please contact Jessica Hallman at events@originalcompany.com.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Before going on vacation, you need to know what to pack. Preparing for your financial future is similar. Without proper planning, you could very well be left out in the cold. I can offer you a variety of investment strategies designed for your specific needs. Call me, Chris Conard, at 842-7855, located at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned. Give us a like on Facebook.
Your Fairfield area weather forecast, a 40% chance for showers today, high of 50. Clear tonight, low 28. For tomorrow, sunshine, high 45. Clouds and 55 on Sunday. For Monday, chance for rain, high 55. And the outlook for Tuesday, partly cloudy, a little cooler with a high 35. Overnight low was 48. Yesterday's high was 61. Currently, humidity at 84%. Winds out of the southwest at 4 miles an hour. Pressure at 30.12. Just a trace of rainfall this morning here at the WFIW studios. And we've got 48 under cloudy skies. And still those pop-up showers showing up all over the area. Mount Vernon, the closest area, with some showers showing up at the present time. And we're set for trivia.
You know what? You had trivia. And I jumped right over it and went with my trivia. So here's the thing. You're going to have to come back. There you are.
Yeah.
You got trivia for next time. You don't have to worry about trivia for next time. All right. Here you go. These are just so... All right. Question 1. If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some kindling wood, and a newspaper, which would you light first? The match.
Yep.
Well done. Peanut gallery, and you knew it too. All right. Well, jump in before the peanut gallery does, Kathy. You're going to embolden them to do this more often. Question. Is it legal for a man to marry his widow's sister?
No, because the man is already dead.
That's right. His widow.
I thought these might get you guys, but no. You're 2 for 2. These were too easy. Number 3. If an electric train is moving north at 100 miles per hour and wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour, which way does the smoke blow?
There's no smoke.
Why?
Electric.
Because it's an electric train.
Oh, gee. These are too easy, man. I thought this were going to be... Well, maybe I can get you on one of them. How was it possible that every single person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived?
It's not possible.
Say what? They were married. Get it?
Oh, every single person.
You got to listen to the question.
Now
Well
I get it.
I think Vaughn wrote these because he knows every answer. All right, number 5. Some months have 31 days, others have 30 days. But how many have 28 days?
All of them.
You had to have had these in grade school. This is a Jasper thing, isn't it? All right, 28 days. Every month has 28 days. Number 6. If a monkey and a squirrel and a bird are racing to the top of a coconut tree, who'll get the banana first?
No one. It's a coconut
Coconut
tree.
tree.
I'm having way too much fun. Okay. Number 7. How many animals did Moses take into the ark?
None. Noah.
None.
It was Noah.
They all filed in by themselves.
None, because it was
Noah.
Noah who built and loaded the ark, not Moses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, you didn't listen to the
No,
question.
I did not listen to the question. That's right.
But right now she's 7 for 7.
Yeah.
Number 8. This must have been one of those little books that you bought. The kids could buy in the grade school. What happened to the lion when he ate the clown?
You got indigestion.
This tastes funny.
I didn't know that one.
Jeff Vaughn knew it immediately. All right, number 9. On a Sunday morning, the oldest girl in a family was murdered. The father was reading the paper. The mother was in the kitchen cooking breakfast, and the girl's brother was playing video games. Uncle George was visiting, and he was out getting the mail. Who murdered the girl?
The uncle.
Why was it the uncle?
Because there's no mail delivery on Sunday.
Oh, look at that.
Man. Sometimes mine isn't delivered on Friday. Okay. Number 10. What has 4 wheels and flies?
A teenager in a car.
No. Maybe yours did. By the way, before I give the answer, I had the distinct honor of announcing the birth of your 3rd child.
That's correct.
I've always been proud of that, Morgan. On these airwaves. These airwaves in
right.
1983, is that right?
2.
2. All right.
4 wheels and flies.
4 wheels and flies. Anybody? A garbage truck. Flies?
Oh,
Get
my
it?
gosh.
I'll be doing this again.
That stinks.
Kathy, thanks for being in and having fun with us. We enjoyed having you. We're going to have you again. And we'll use your trivia.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, have a nice weekend. We'll see you all around town.
We'll see you.
Okay. Take care.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFI.